Hello and welcome back, everyone. It is good to be back with Olympia football, starting the season off. It's your host Jay Brandon with this webimentary series on the Olympia Raiders. We're in our 7th season now following this team. Their 7th season in the FBS, and they are ranked in the top 25, facing Pittsburgh and a former Utah recruit, actually, Zach Hurd. This team is really good. This Pitt team is. And we'll see, we lost a lot of pieces last year, a lot of question marks right now. So let's go ahead and get into the game and see how Olympia can do. And off we go here in Pittsburgh as Eddie Jong will return this. Jong showed some interesting signs last year, and I expect some big things from him this year. As Tyler Hunt, our former quarterback, once all-time passing leader, behind Darius McIntyre, will start us off on the day. And Kirk Doherty, the captain, fumbling on his first carry, the first play of the game. And that's a turnover for Pitt. So how about that field positioning for Zach Hurd, as Kirk Doherty, who's usually so reliable, making a big mistake there. Curtis Simpson with his first tackle for loss of the season. He had a lot of those last year. He's a really good player. Now Hurd finding Whitaker there. Michael Whitaker gets about 12 yards and a first down, as Pitt is looking to capitalize off the fantastic start to the game. Speed option here to Peterson. I'm not sure we'll see a lot of that with Zach Hurd behind the center there. He's not exactly the fastest guy, very much a statue in the pocket, but they run it again, and this time Brooks is going to take this pitch for in the end zone. So maybe they're running it expecting him to pitch it off immediately, not really sure, but just a bad start there, as actually Pitt lost their tackle in the break for apparently it'll be quite a while. Sounds like something might be torn actually with him, so hope he can get better there. Hoping the best for him and his family. Here on second down and 12, looks like in motion, Latu gonna throw this one out right to the defender, and oh my goodness, Kyler Davis dropped the easiest interception he'll have in his career. So Roa Latu has gotten the starting nod today. Now 3rd and 12, he's gonna drop back, throw this one to Lee House. Lee House from the backfield on the angle route. I think we'll see a lot of that this year. There's a few sub packages in that have Lee House take it from the backfield, as Kyler Doherty runs for 6 yards there. And he's down and clutching at his, not sure if that's his arm or his chest, but hopefully he gets better too. So already a few injuries now, as Latu on 3rd down misses the wide open player on the stick route, and that's just going to be a punt. Olympia not looking good so far. How about Curtis Simpson in the backfield? He doesn't make the first tackle, he gets up and he trips him up for the second tackle. It's going to credit to Lee Williams as well. Now 2nd down and 14. Hurd dropping back. Hurd all day long to throw it. He's going to find his tight end Thomas. The pass rush just has to be better. I mean, coverage can't hold on for that long. 2nd and 11 now. Hurd sweep to Peterson. Peterson running into the buzzsaw of Curtis Simpson. His second tackle for loss already. 3rd and 13. Hurd, the screen was blocked up. Hurd's going to throw it anyway. And yeah, that's going nowhere, as James McIntosh was there all along to go ahead and stop that. So Wesley Dunmore checks in. We'll see a lot of this as Kirk Doherty trying to fake out a defender. A lot of rotation between our 3 quarterbacks. Wesley Dunmore, definitely the most mobile of the 3, as he's going to roll out on 3rd and 6. Tries to throw this last minute, and he gets it to Kirk Doherty somehow. A nice throw under duress. Really like that one. 1st and 10 now. Dunmore dropping back, throwing this one deep, and Schuster just lost it in the sunlight, I think. I'm not really sure what just happened there. 2nd and 10 now. Play action. Over the middle, Lee House on the post route. Lee juking out a defender. Makes 2 collide. He's into the end zone. Lee House is a special player, and he's about to break onto the national scene, I think. What a highlight play from him. 1st and 10. Throw to Thomas here. Mark Thomas, 9 yards and about a first down there. Alright, second down and 1. Handoff to Peterson on the counter, and Peterson's got some yardage now. 8 yards for him. And that'll end the first quarter with a tie game after a disastrous start for Olympia. They've at least rallied a little bit.
36.
So first and 10 for Zach Hurd. They're going to run another speed option. He immediately pitches it out because, I mean, he's just so slow. Nick Peterson, 7 yards there, and Zach Hurd is down. He had to get carted off the field in that little break. So Burton comes in and really hoping the best for the Utah former recruit because that looks scary. Now third down and 3. Burton gonna hand it off to Peterson. Peterson brought down, and that'll be a punt forced by Rashad Hines. So first and 10. Latu checks back into the game now. Dropping back, Latu throwing this one deep. A dangerous throw, and that gets picked off by Russell. Latu, I just don't know what he's doing, throwing that into double coverage. And we just got news. It seems like it's an abdominal tear for Zach Hurd, and his season might be done. So just really disappointing news for Pitt fans and for anybody who followed this young kid in Utah. Really big shame there. Third down and 2. Burton looks like he'll be getting the rest of the snaps this game, barring any unforeseen circumstances, and he'll pick up a first down on a 9-yard read option run. So first and 10 as we're about midway through this second quarter here. Deep throw there, almost interception by Sam Franklin. Goes with the safer play to deflect it, and that'll force second down and 10 now. Handoff Peterson, and Olympia collides on defense. I'm not impressed so far with how we've looked necessarily on the left side of the field. I think Curtis Simpson's locked up the right, but the left is looking weak. And as I say that, J.J. Lewis gets brought down for a loss, and that's a punt forced, and Olympia gets the ball back. Now Christian Armstrong checks into the game, and he throws a terrible duck on his first throw. Now in that swinging gate formation, going to be a pass out on the screen to Lee House. House takes this one for a nice gain, 20 yards there for first and 10. Christian Armstrong still getting snaps. It looks like we're just going to rotate between the 3 quarterbacks. And Armstrong is somewhat mobile. He's not the best runner, but he has some speed to him. First and 10, handoff. Doherty up the middle. Nice 10-yard run there for him. We love running out of the shotgun formations. Now second down and 10 in a jumbo shotgun formation as we'll find Stitch Robinson, his first sighting of the day. Robinson was pretty decent a year ago for us. Now third down and 5. Armstrong takes it himself, jumps up in the air, and he gets brought down hard, and Armstrong's clutching at his leg now. And so it looks like Armstrong actually was his foot. He might have something wrong with his foot, as Wesley Dunmore will come back in just because of the success we've had running the ball. And now J.J. Thomas is hurt. The injury bug is just striking everyone today. Third and 10. Play action. Dunmore, he's gonna roll out. Throws this one, and that should have been picked off. A terrible pass, and I haven't been super impressed with any of the quarterbacks so far. So 10-7, Olympia in the lead somehow. And 10-yard catch there will be just short of a first down, as Olympia's defense really has carried us to the point we're at. Burton handing it off to Peterson. Peterson, nice run outside. He'll get stood up, but picks up 9 yards and easily a first down there. So approaching the end of the second quarter here. Burton taking this one off, running, and he gets brought down behind the line. A nice tackle there, as it turns out J.J. Thomas is actually, he has a knee sprain, I believe I'm hearing, and he'll be out for the game. So really both sides getting banged up at this point. Burton all day to throw in the pocket, just no collapse in the pocket there, as J.J. Lewis gets a 14-yard catch. First and 10 now. In the gun, Burton dropping back. He's got time, time's running out, but it just has too much time. I mean, even when it starts to run out, he stays calm and makes the throw. It's been too long for the defense to make a play. First and 10. Burton dropping back. Time runs out this time officially as he gets sacked. And now it's second down and 17. Dropping back, Burton throws this one deep, and that'll get picked off by Alex Hampton, one of the new starting quarterbacks. And how about Olympia's defense so far? Bend, don't break. First and 10, play action, and Armstrong gets rocked down. He came back into the game after an injury and he fumbled on the strip sack there on the play action. Looks like he got kind of turned around by his line. And that's going to be going for 6 for Pittsburgh. So second down and 14. Not even the defense's fault as Kirk Doherty's open in the midfield. At the 40, at the 30. He doesn't have the speed for this. At the 20. Brought down at the 15-yard line with 20 seconds remaining in the quarter. As we just found out that Christian Armstrong off that strip sack has a strained pectoral and he'll be out for a few weeks. Bro, Latu, terrible throw here. Third down and 10. You got one more shot for the end zone if you're Olympia. 2 timeouts. Latu throwing this one across the middle. That gets picked off by Williams. And Olympia squanders yet another opportunity as the offense let the defense down in this first half. And we'll see if the offense can step it up in the second half. Here for 3rd and 6 as Rashad Hines is actually beaten up now, and he'll be sitting out a few plays at least. Burton dropping back, going to throw this one across his body. That's going nowhere into dirt. 3 and out to start the second half. Dunmore in the game, and I can't really blame him. Latu's looked terrible as Dunmore shaking a few tackles. He'll pick up 12 yards on the run. 1st and 10. Dunmore. Read option. Takes this one himself for about 5 yards. And the running game has looked pretty good with him in. 3rd and 7 now. Dunmore dropping back. He's going to throw this one last second to Zach Schuster. Our first Schuster sighting of the day. Zach Schuster, one of the most dynamic receivers in college football. Okay. RPO now for Kirk Doherty. He's going to take this one into the end zone. A nice read by quarterback Wesley Dunmore. And Kirk Doherty just following his blocks on the RPO really nicely. So 1st and 10. Burton handed off to Lewis. JJ Lewis will get brought down behind the line there for a 2-yard loss. And nice tackle there by Robert Humphries. 2nd and 20 now after a disastrous first play. Hand off to Brooks. Brooks up the middle. Gets a few blocks and Brooks gets rocked down hard by Sam Franklin. And now Sam Franklin is hurt. Off his own big hit. Burton handing it off to Peterson. Peterson, no contain at all on the strong side of the field. And Peterson picks up a 25-yard gain. So now 3rd and 3. Third quarter winding down. Burton throws this one out. He's got his tight end, Kelly Walker, that is, and he's going to pick up about 22 yards on the catch there to make it 1st and 10 inside the 15. Red zone to go. Burton throws this one to Whitaker. Whitaker gets rocked down after about a 4-yard gain as the passing attack continues to be good, and we're getting word that Sam Franklin actually got a concussion and he'll be out the rest of the game. Hope it's not too severe. Scott Burton for 3 yards, and Scott Burton gets shaken up. Everybody's getting injured today. Gray dropping back to throw this one. Hit as he throws, and Alex Hampton's there. That was double coverage. He picks it off. His 2nd interception of the game. Ties an Olympia school record for most in a game. I know that's only 2, but still. Kirk Doherty now, 6-yard rush for him there. He's got over 100 yards on the day after that really bad first play. 3rd and 4 now. Latu throwing this one out, and I think there was just a miscommunication between the receiver and Latu there. I think Latu was expecting him to keep running for that one, and the receiver sat down in his route instead. 1st and 10, and that's going to be a tackle for loss as Olympia goes into the 4th quarter surprisingly with a 3-point lead. Let's hope they can hold on to it. Top of the 4th quarter here. Burton checks back into the game. Looks like it wasn't too serious of an injury. Hands it off to Peterson. Peterson efficiently running off tackles there at 9 yards. Makes it 3rd and 3. Man in motion now. It's Walker. Burton hands it off to Peterson. Peterson up the middle. Peterson having a really good game so far after getting stuffed initially. He'll pick up 15 yards, and he's over 100 as well for the day. 1st and 10. Burton handed off to Peterson. Not this time. Robert Humphries comes up with the big tackle there. 3rd down and 6 now. Burton dropping back. The screen was covered up. Throws it anyway, and somehow, some way, gets it over the defense there. Looks like there was holding though, and it'll be 3rd down and 16 now. Burton throwing this one across the middle of the field. Stevens, the tight end, breaking tackles, fighting his way forward across the sticks. And he's got a 1st down now. Chains move for Pittsburgh. Burton, handoff. Peterson. Peterson shrugs off a tackle, shrugs off another one, and he picks up 9 yards on a very efficient run there. Makes the 2nd down and 1. 2nd and 1. Burton, handoff. Brooks, all day in front of him, but does get brought down somehow just in time. And that'll be 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal at the 4. Burton in the pistol. Handoff. Peterson into the end zone, hit as he hits the line, and just not a great start in the fourth quarter for the defense there for Olympia. Cork Doherty taking this one for a 7-yard rush there, as he'll pick up his 117th yard of the game. Now Lee House out of the backfield, motioning out, 3rd and 7. Latu gonna roll out with this one, throws it across his body to Cameron Anderson, the 3rd-string running back. He'll pick up 16 yards and a first down. Might actually be even the 4th-string running back. 1st and 10, Anderson in motion here. He's gonna take the jet sweep. He's gonna run with this one. He's got some blocking on the outside, 30, 20. Cameron Anderson's got speed. Touchdown, Cameron Anderson. 62-yard run on the jet sweep. And suddenly Olympia is up 3 again. And here is a handoff to Peterson. Peterson stiff-arming his way to a first down there. 9-yard run for him as Pitt looks to continue to really just fight for this game. Burton dropping back, throwing this one to Walker. Walker shrugging off the tackle. Got to do better to bring down the tight end as he keeps shrugging off tackles. Picks up a first down, and towards the end of the fourth, Pittsburgh is really just driving towards the lead here. Throw out to Stevens now. Stevens down after an 8-yard catch there to make it 2nd down and 2. 3rd down and 1. Olympia has a few in the box here. Expecting a run, but it's a pass. And this one, J.J. Lewis is just wide open as he fights his way down to the 19. Burton throwing this one out to Stevens now. Stevens at the 3. And there we go. At the 3-yard line, 1st and goal. Burton wrapped up and brought down for a loss. Nice tackle there by Kevin Patterson, and now it's 2nd down and goal at the 6. Looks like the line is shifting right. Handoff to Brooks to the left, so the line just did not read the alignment correctly on that play, and Pittsburgh picks up the lead with 1:14. So if you're Olympia, things are looking dire. We need a good return from Eddie Jong to set this drive up as Eddie Jong takes it out of the end zone at the 20. Pancake from Stitch Robinson. Cuts outside. He's at the 40. Out to the 45-yard line. So great field position to start the final drive here for Olympia. 5 wide, House in motion. So much motion from Lee House today. As he's going to find Rudy Rutherford. Rutherford cuts outside and he'll be brought down. Actually just goes out of bounds really at the 33-yard line. So a field goal won't cut it. We need 6. Latu dropping back, throwing this one. Dangerous throw across the middle. That should have been ball game right there. 3rd and 10, and Wesley Dunmore comes in. Coach has seen enough of Latu. Throwing this one out to Steve Cox. Cox has 21 yards on the catch there, and we're down to 20 seconds left in the game. 2nd and 7, Dunmore continuing to get the snaps here. Dunmore takes the read option to the 2, to the 1, not in. Tyler Hunt takes the timeout. Roa Latu checking back in, man in motion. Corey Cross takes the handoff, throws it back out to Latu. Latu shrugging off a tackle and gets a touchdown. And that one is through the air, but catching as we go up 3 with 7 seconds left. What a first game here, Pittsburgh. Not done fighting just yet. 3 seconds left, 2 seconds left. Timeout for Pittsburgh. This sets up a Hail Mary. You know Olympia's going all deep for this. Burton dropping back. Throws this one deep, not even close to the end zone. It will be caught by Mark Thomas. Thank goodness there's no time left on the clock. And that will do it as Olympia has won their first game of their 7th season. 1-0 over a really good Pittsburgh team. We did not deserve that win, to be honest. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. That was a great first win for the defense. I hope to see you all next week. Have a great one.